These are the brands that I keep an eye out for when I'm outsourcing, because I know they've either got a high sell-through rate or a high sell-through value. Alright there, my little bargain hunters, and welcome back to another episode of Flies Round Sugar Resell. For those that don't know, my name is Nathan. I'm a full-time eBay Vintage and Depop reseller. I source my stock from charity shops, jumble sales, car boots, and occasionally wholesalers. And today we're going to have a look through a fat stack of clothes with labels on that you should be keeping an eye out on. Because if I pick these up cheap, there's no reason that you can't either. And if I was you, these are the brands that I would keep an eye out for when I'm outsourcing to up your reselling game. So, let's have a look. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just stop there before we go anywhere and get into that. In my last Bolo video, I showed this off. It was a Belstaff hybrid cardigan. We paid a tenner for it, and I said it would be worth about the 125 quid mark. Maybe there's a little bit more. We did list it for 125 quid, and it's sold on a cheeky offer at £110. I thought, you know what, I'm not going to split ours over 15 quid if I've paid a tenner for it. So that's 100 quid right in my back pocket, and that's going out today. So first up, we've got an outdoor brand. Everybody knows that I love picking outdoor stuff up. And this is a Haglöfs Gore-Tex jacket. This cost me 8 quid in a charity shop. It's absolutely gorgeous. So heavy duty. Just got like a really nice feel to it. That's the branding that you're looking for. I will stick a screenshot of the branding up on screen so you can see, because last time I didn't do that and I thought, you know what, that would be really helpful if I was watching this. Haglöfs, that's what you're looking for. And obviously the Gore-Tex, I assume everybody knows what Gore-Tex looks like, but that is Gore-Tex. Them are the jackets that you want to be keeping an eye for. Obviously everything with Gore-Tex is worth a bit of money, but it's best if it's branded, and Haglöfs is a really good brand. I find that charity shops don't put it out for much just because it's not your Berghaus, it's not your Rohan, it's not your Rab, you know, it's Haglöfs, you know, like Haglöfs. Sounds like a Lord of the Rings character or something like that. But that is gorgeous. That should be worth upwards of, they generally sell for between upwards of 80 quid, depending on which model you got. This one here, I think is worth probably between about 100 and 125. But that is dead nice. Nice, good size. But yeah, we'll get that listed and hopefully it'll sell as quick as the Belstaff Haglöfs. Say it one more time. So this next one is a more contemporary brand. Really popular at the moment. Sell it like in all of the male high-end boutiques. That is a beautiful half-zip, almost like cagoule pullover with a gorgeous zip right down the side there for easy access. A lovely pocket in the front. Really good quality. Just a really stunning garment, you know. Really nice shape. Got two to show you. So this is the first one. The second one is quite similar. The second one, we got them both in the same shop and they were both a £5 each. I'll tell you the brand in a sec. So that is slightly similar. It's a high neck pullover with wallaby pockets, just in bright red. Same brand, slightly different material. This one isn't as thick, it's a bit more lightweight. The brand that you're looking for is Beams Plus, or Beams from Japan, however you want to list it. That's the brand in there, Beams from Japan. Really incredible stuff. Retail is so expensive. Sell them in like Selfridges and stuff like that. The jackets and the knits are kind of what you want to be looking for. They've just did a collab with Arc'teryx, and that stuff's like mega expensive, obviously. So if you ever see that in the charity shops, snap it up. Like I said, these were a £5 each, and these should sell for anywhere upwards of about 80 quid. They're both small, so that'll obviously affect the value of the ones that I've got, but it wouldn't stop me picking them up in the charity shops. I know that the resale is quite high, and it shouldn't stop you picking them up in the charity shop either. But yeah, anything with Beams from Japan on is big money. Maybe keep an eye out for these now to put them out in the summer, because these are a pair of shorts and these sell like mega quick. I've got a few pairs that I'm saving up for the summer. I've recently picked these ones up. These are a pair of Gazettes. They've always got the name on the inside. And they're a pair of shorts by Mr. Marvis. I don't know why. They are a gorgeous pair of shorts, do not get me wrong, but I don't know why they're so popular. The Wimbledon ones sell for crazy money. Obviously sell them during Wimbledon. the bright white, but these are just a pair of like beige cargo canvas shorts. They are lovely. Got a nice bit of brand in there. I think they've got some connection to kind of like the football hooligan crowd. So I've seen someone post up on a football hooligan page about them before. But Mr. Marvis, that's what you're looking for. These cost me a £5, and these should sell for about 40, upwards of 40. But leave them until the summer and sell them then. But buy them now because you buy them cheap in the winter, and then put them in your little summer box for to go out when the sun's out. But yeah, dead nice shorts, got elasticated waist, just seem to be really popular. We get anywhere upwards of about 35 to 40 quid. Another piece of modern tailoring. This time it's from Paris, and this is a brand A.P.C. I'll not butcher the name because it's something crazy like Atelier Production, something else. I don't know. All I know is as is A.P.C. and that it sells really well. This was only a £5, I believe. Yeah, this was £5. And the resell on the denim shirts are usually around about like 30 to 40, if not slightly more. I will put some comps up with some of the soles. The jeans sell amazingly. The jeans sell really well if you can pick up the jeans. I've only ever seen them a handful of times. Picked up the shirts and the jumpers and that plenty, but yeah, that's another brand just known for its like really modern, really minimalist tailoring. Really nice fitted shirts. The retail is quite expensive on them. The resale doesn't really match that, but they still sell really well. A.P.C, that's the brand that you're looking for. So more outdoor stuff. This time it's the turn of OEX. It might be a brand that more people are aware of, but it sells really quick. OEX, that's a gilet. This was £4.99. I'll show you the bits that we've got. Then we've got a pair of trousers. I'm buzzing to find these because these sell really quickly. These were a £5. Kind of pair of tactical outdoor trousers. Brandon's here. OEX. Lovely zips on it. Lovely paneling. And then the next is just a tee. And then this. Then this is just a t-shirt. It's got your bigger branding on for you to keep an eye on. OEX. It's actually a brand owned by Go Outdoors, but I wouldn't let that put you off though, because this stuff sells really well. Trousers sell amazingly. These, like I said, these were a £5, and the resale on them is generally around about 30, 35, but they just sell extremely quickly. If you photograph them well and you've got a nice pair, which those are, these will sell for easily 30 quid, really quickly. Yeah, stunning bit of kit really. That's the gilet again. It's quite lightweight, quite packable, nice shape. I think that kind of goes under the radar as well for the same reasons as the Haglöfs, is that it's not Rohan, it's not Rab, and it's not Berghaus, and it's not like Montaigne or out like that. You know, it's just OEX. But keep an eye out. But keep an eye out for them because you can generally get them cheap, and the resale is really well. I will put comps up about, so you can have a look what I'm talking about. What I've tried to do is pick up brands that I pick up fairly regular and not just a one-off, because everybody gets lucky at one point, you know. So this is a brand that I pick up all the time, but I'm going to caveat that by saying I think I pick it up because I'm based in Greater Manchester, and this is a Manchester brand. This is Represent, and it's a streetwear brand by two brothers in Manchester. So maybe that's why I pluck it up. But they're known for like the massive graphics, their baggy fits. You know, everything's like oversized. Everything's like quite square and boxy. I did pay up for this, but the reason I paid up for this is because it's new with tags, and that was 15 quid. But the resale on that should be easy 80 or 90. The next piece is a really gorgeous, almost like mohair jumper. I'll show you the tag on this one because this is what the majority of the tags look like that I've seen. Represent, British made, or sometimes it says made in England, but I think one of the letters is upside down in the made in England. I can't remember which one, but that's what you're looking for. Represent. This was crazy. This is like, that was £3.50 and it was down from £5.30. So that's obviously been in the charity shop for quite some time. I don't know how that's been missed because it's a gorgeous piece, super soft. Like I said, it's almost like mohair material. Really nice piece. They sell for quite good, like representative sells for quite good money. I'm always picking up the jeans. They sell really well. The plain t-shirt, and they've always got a little metal tag on just here. That is represent. T-shirt sell for like 30 quid, just really plain box t-shirt sell for like 30 quid. The hoodie, yeah, that should sell for about 80. I need to look into this, but I'm pretty certain that that sells for about, or like this would sell, this kind of jumper would sell for about 80. And that was 350. Yeah, so keep an eye out for that brand. That is Represent. So you might have seen this in one of my recent haul videos, but I thought it was a brand worth rehashing because it's definitely worth keeping an eye out for. I've picked it up a handful of times over the last couple of years, but it is Percival. It's a London brand, and it just, again, it makes like really beautiful, really nice, tailored, classic, modern stuff. I mean, I showed it off last time. Look at the pockets. This sells for more than I thought it was worth in the haul video. I might be able to get about 70 quid for that, and that was £4.95. So it's definitely worth keeping an eye out on Percival. The brand's got like a little lock and key on it. Oh, sorry, a little key, as you can see there. Percival, and I think I said in my last haul video, I'm pretty certain it's sometimes got like a little bird next to it sometimes. And lastly, it was one of my favourite things to pick up last year, and it was the Mephisto rainbow shoe. Now, the resale on these can differ depending on what colour, what size, and what model you have of Mephisto shoes. The ones you're looking for are the Mephisto rainbows, which are these. Right, they've got really good lace front, they've got quite a chunky little tongue, really, really beautiful kind of treads. These can sell anywhere for between 60 and 120, depending on which ones you've got, depending on which colourway. The all black ones should sell for around about the £100 mark. I will put a few different soles up that you're looking for, but the reason why you get these so cheap in charity shops, I mean, these were 8 quid and they're a size 9. The reason why you get these so cheap in charity shops is because of how they look. They look like old man shoes, they look like comfort shoes, almost like orthopedic shoes, but hipsters love them. So once these have had a clean, once they've had a polish, once they've been photographed with a shoe tree in them, I should be able to get about 100 quid for them. But yeah, Mephisto shoes, definite one to keep an eye out for, because I've picked loads of these up from the charity shops. The charity shop people just think that they're old men shoes, and they do look slightly like old men shoes, but they sell for good money. And that is everything from today from Be On The Lookout For. If you've liked what you've seen, don't forget to hit the like, share and subscribe button. Hit your notifications as well, because we'll be doing more of these, and we are updating the channel fairly often, and we're here for you to miss out. So we'll leave you with that, and we will see you in the next one.